Hi, my name is Biodu Omosaku. I'm a brain coach and neuro-linguistic programming specialist. In this presentation, I want to show teachers and parents how their beliefs affect the children they teach. I have discovered that it is the little things we ignore that produce great results. As a trainer, when I approach schools to run trainings for them, most of them want me to teach their teachers technical strategies, forgetting that if a teacher does not have the right mindset, technical knowledge will not yield any results. Let me show you something profound. Do you know that one major requirement to be an effective teacher in this age is having the right belief system? Yes, you heard me well. The right belief system. You know what? Belief is everything. A teacher's belief will affect the children she teaches. If a teacher believes that the children he or she is teaching are brilliant and capable of learning anything, you know what will happen? The children will be brilliant and able to learn anything. You know why? Because a teacher's belief about the children he teaches is what determines how he will treat the children, how the children will respond, and ultimately how the children will perform. Let me prove this to you. Have you heard about the Pygmalion effect before? Let me tell you about it. In 1957, Robert Merton, a professor of sociology at Columbia University, came up with a psychological phenomena. It is about how our expectations of other people create a self-fulfilling prophecy. That is, the performance a teacher expects from the children based on his or her belief about the children is what will determine the performance of the children and not necessarily the IQ level of the children. Isn't this amazing? The study involved a teacher who was instructed to teach a new class of brilliant students for the next school year. Unknown to her, the students had been tested and found to be of low IQ. Not only that this set of students had low IQ, they also had behavioral problems. But because the teacher was told they were brilliant students, she believed she was to teach brilliant students. Well, the class started. When the teacher started teaching the students, true to their true self, they started misbehaving and did not learn or respond. But because the teacher has been told that the children were of high IQ, she thought in her mind that they were not the one who had problem. She saw herself as the problem. She took responsibility for their misbehavior and disinterest in learning. She said to herself, maybe it is my teaching style that was too boring and not stimulating enough to capture the attention of these gifted, demanding children. So she started to experiment and change the way she thought. She started to encourage them. She started to arouse their curiosity. She started to challenge them with games and activities. She started to use stories, songs, and rhymes to teach them. She learned how to engage their both sides of the brain, and she started to really nurture the whole brain. She was trying her best to measure up as a teacher who could teach grade A students because she thought she was dealing with grade A students. You know what? The more she treated them like gifted students, the more the children responded. Guess what? At the end of the school year, the academic grades of the students jumped tremendously. And when the children were retested, their IQ measured a 20 to 30 point increase on the average. Who says you cannot create a genius? What do you think this teacher did? She literally created gifted, brilliant students. In his work called Social Theory and Social Structure, Professor Merton said the phenomenon occurs when a false definition of the situation evokes a new behavior which makes the original false conception come true. In other words, once an expectation is set, even if it is not accurate, we tend to act in ways that are consistent with that expectation. Now, I want you to think about how many children have been labeled slow learner, unfocused children, or outright dullards who are languishing in our schools and classrooms simply because of uninspiring teachers, teachers with wrong mindset and programming, uncreative teachers, teachers who don't know different teaching techniques to connect with different kinds of learners. Many children's destinies have been destroyed by these ill-equipped teachers, but we can't totally blame the teachers. What they don't have, they can't give. That is why I want to visit schools to run Excellence in Education seminar for teachers in Lagos and Abuja, where the teachers will have the opportunity to learn neuro-linguistic programming in teaching, secret behind hemispheric synchronization, how to leverage technology to teach, how to turn maths to a fun subject that every child wants to learn, how to teach with mind maps, and much more. Nothing moves without a mover. Are you a school owner, or are you a parent that wishes to know how to bring out the best in your child? Or are you a teacher who would like to upgrade your teaching skills? This is a must-attend seminar for every caregiver. To invite us to come and train your teachers, our details are on the screen now. I want to impart teachers. I wait to get your invitation. Thank you, and God bless you.